Welcome to this video, One Day GM, The Revenge. One Day GM, The Revenge. Okay, so we have a Philidor against a pretty good opponent. Let's see what we can do with this opening, which I think is solid but passive. So we might suffer a little bit, but let's see. So he's eyeing here on f7. This is why I play bishop e7 first. After knight f6 he might play knight g5, which I didn't want to happen. And now I will just castle as quick as possible. Okay, here what I want to do is to avoid playing him knight to d5. So this is why I play c6, which also, you know, in some cases might threaten b5, b4 and picking up the pawn here. So after b5 he needs to play bishop d3 actually. I wonder if I can play something like b5, bishop d3, I take here, b4 and c5. Huh. He didn't play a4, so maybe it's a good moment for me to play b5 actually now. Yeah, I think bishop to d3 is the only move. And a4, b4. a6, c5. You know, I just castle now. d5 might be an option for him. Okay, I just want to, you know, avoid any d5 and b5 taking possibilities, so this is why I play a6. And I think this pawn chain here is a good one. I will castle now, and then maybe bishop. I don't know if I play bishop b7, eyeing here on this pawn also, but maybe I even do something like h6 in the right moment. So maybe now, because bishop g5 I think is a good move. I didn't understand why he played bishop e3. I would have played bishop g5, I think. Here I can maybe later on play knight g4. If he plays, for example, queen d2. Okay, so I think here I have two options. I can leave it like it is, playing bishop b7, or I play b4. Okay, after b4, knight a2, a5, he will play c3 very likely. I think I play bishop b7. If he takes here, I take back with a pawn and queen a8. I have the a file, And I'm also eyeing here on this diagonal on the pawn on e4 and the knight on f3 with this battery, you know, the bishop e7 and the queen a8. Once c5 is played, I can do this. I mean, I'm already threatening, I think, b4. If he plays knight e2, c5. If he plays d5, c4, and the bishop is trapped. So after b4, he maybe needs to go to a2, or if I place e2, c5, he needs to take. But then the pawn on e4 is really weak. Yeah, this is all possible. I really would love my position if there was already the castling and h6 move in the game. But it isn't, so that would be nice. Playing h6, castling at once. Okay. Yeah, maybe white wants to push for d5 in the right moment. I think this is something he wants to do. But whenever he plays d5, I think I play b4 first. And if he takes then on c6, I can take back with the bishop, and then the e-pawn is not protected here that well. Okay, so here, this is what I talked about, c5. But not now. I mean, this doesn't work. So I think h6. You know, sometimes you should just think a little bit. I mean, knight g3, knight f5. This looks really, really good for white. Why do I allow something like this? So after knight g3, I'm forced to play g6, I think. So this is weakening my kingside position a lot. Yeah, the knight on g3 is good. He's also protecting e4 from g3. I should have, you know, have taken a little bit more time. Okay, let's take back the pawn. Yeah, and here we have the trouble move I just talked about. So I need to play g6. I cannot allow knight f5. So the position I loved 2 minutes ago became a position, I think, which is okay, but it's not a dream position. So maybe I play king f8 and king g7 next. If he plays queen d2, I play knight g4. What else can I do? Maybe I just, you know, develop my pieces in a simple way. Queen c7, then rook d8. Maybe I play knight to c5 later. I mean, I need to protect the e5 pawn. This is why queen c7 also is good. It makes space for d8 for a rook, and it protects e5. Yeah, king f8, king g7. The good thing is that this bishop here on d3 is not very well placed. I think it would be much better to have the bishop on this diagonal, which is not the case, however. So maybe he needs to play c3. Maybe even c4 is an idea. And then, you know, rerouting the bishop via b1 to a2 or via c2 to b3. I think c3 or c4 are moves I would consider to play with white. Okay, here just let's take, you know, the bishop here on e3. I think this was not a good move, because the black squares I like very much to have here. Also this diagonal. I mean, if he plays f3 now, he's losing his queen already. So f3, I take, bishop c5, and the queen is pinned. So he cannot do this. And this knight is wow, what is he doing? Okay, I mean f3, f4, it's the same. So now, yeah, the game is over. All right, thanks for watching.